show you what 1 million cause we be making noise for what NCC. We gonna show you what 1 million cause we be making noise for what.
Hello.
Happy Friday!
Happy Friday. Good evening to everybody again. And we are here again. Nako, dance kayo Bakit
Oo nga
kaya?
eh.
Bakit kaya dance kayo? Diba?
Feel na feel namin eh. Also, it's a Friday.
It's a Friday.
It's a Friday.
Sa sobrang
with,
init, napapasayaw na talaga tayo.
with our water. We gotta stay hydrated.
Cheers.
Very good.
Cheers, Coach.
Ay, nako.
Tubig lang.
Good evening, guys, and welcome again to Pep Talk, your Friday night habit, as Anya likes to say. So, good evening, everybody, and good evening, everybody who's tuned in tonight for another special episode, which we have a special guest. All right, I am Itos Valdez. Good evening, Lead.
Alright, maraming salamat, Boss Itos. Good evening, everyone. Magandang gabi to our viewers out there sa YouTube, sa Facebook, and of course sa ating mga social media channels. I am Coach DJ, and welcome again to another Pep Talk this Friday. Coach Anya.
That's right. And of course, my name is Coach Anya and we are your hosts for tonight's Pep Talk. And kita nyo nga sa aming pa-intro ni Coach Lee J. Mukhang alam niyo na ako na pag-uusapan natin tonight. And if you have been following us on our social media platforms, you know who our guest is. So please make sure to share this stream to your friends, lalo na yung medyo yan, mahilig-hilig sa mga galaw-galawang ganyan. Dahil I'm sure tonight's episode will excite you. Di ba, boss?
Correct.
Right. Thank you for that. And then, dapat yung hashtag natin, for our 2021 Open Championships, it's hashtag never too late.
Yes!
Correct, oo. It should never be too late for everyone who likes to do it.
Oh, diba? Who likes to cheer or who likes to dance and So let's say good evening first to our early birds. Eto si Philip. Happy Friday, Coach LJ, Coach Anya, and Boss Itos.
Happy
Hi,
Friday!
Philip.
Happy Friday.
And then of course,
hello.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Happy
Thanks,
Friday.
Mark.
Hello. And
Yeah,
of course,
perfect attendance. Ay, yeah.
Yan.
Ito na talaga. Ito na.
Nakakahiya
Siyempre.
lang pag ito hindi nanood.
Oo.
Oh,
Hi,
saka
Coach.
dapat unang-una siya diba? Hi, Coach Ramon. Nice to
Siyempre.
see you.
Yan pa. Coach Mamon in the house.
Yeah, so we're gonna start with a lot with news. Biggest news coming. I just received an email and just received the official communications that it is final that the ICU and Junior World Championships of 2021 will be in September. I think it will be late September. Of course, this is an online competition. But knowing ICU, they will try to still make it as the look and feel of a world championship kahit online yan. Tapos the details will be sent to us soon. But they've confirmed it. President Jeff Webb already confirmed it also. So we will wait for the details. Although they said that it's going to be teams. You submit a video per team,
Correct.
right?
Okay.
So on our end, it's going to be very difficult because nga, diba, of our restrictions that our teams can't practice together. So, but let's see what is there, and hopefully we can have a representative. Sabihin natin dapat may duo na cheer para meron tayo.
Pwede rin tayo
Meron
mag-represent.
din tayong submission.
Pwede rin tayo mag-represent, boss, kasi na yan. Thank you, boss, dahil nandito na
Yan
tayo
na!
sa ating certificate, no? Pinadala na. Yan.
Ayan
Maraming
na.
salamat.
Nakarating na sa'yo,
Nakarating na
Coach.
siya. I'm certified already. No?
Congratulations! Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Of course,
Ako,
thank you.
Pagka tinawag
And
pala ng judging duties yang si Coach Lee J, maiiwanan na akong mag-host. Ayan.
Yan. Isa pa yun sa mga added
yeah.
functions natin.
Oh, tsaka Lee J will be one of the judges for our 2021 nationals na.
Yan,
Diba?
of course.
Ganun na
Kasi
talaga.
nga,
So,
bigger, di ba?
Salamat,
Bigger every
salamat.
year.
Yep, that's right.
so if Anya takes the ICU accreditation,
Ay, naku, boss.
wala na tayong, no more
Wala.
host.
Hahanap ka na talaga ng bago.
We'll have to look for new hosts. Which, by the way, we should have a campaign, right, to look for the
Correct.
new
Oh.
host for
Yes.
let's say season 6. The guest host. Who wants the guest host with us?
Yeah.
That's right.
On the
That's right.
end, right?
Actually, pwede nila simulan dito sa Pep Talk, di ba, boss?
Yeah,
Oo
for
nga.
sure.
They can shoot a message to us, direct message us, no, para sabihin na nila na, oy, I want to try out, or parang gusto niyang sumama dito sa Pep Talk. Why not? The door is
why
open,
not?
no? The door is always open. Alam mo, we would love to see, the cheerleaders who are very active, no, dito, no. And at the same time, malay ninyo, di ba? I mean, you really have the potential. Why not? Hindi namin kayo pipigilan.
Correct.
So if you have Lee J's humor and Anya's skills, please try out. O, ito na. So one of our judges, from Hawaii daw siya. Aloha. Sasayaw yata siya, no?
Mukha.
Aloha.
Oo.
Isa pa, one of the most
Hi,
bimedal.
Coach Gika. Hello.
Nako, ayan na.
Ayan na.
Feeling ko sasali to.
Nandito
Feeling
na
ko
si
sasali to eh.
Actually,
Lalo na sa ngayon. Sa mga pasabog for tonight.
Feeling ko lang.
Yeah. Right. Si Gika magaling yan. Magaling yan, ha. She was a very good cheerleader and dancer. Gymnast rin yan si Coach Gika.
Yes.
Diba?
So mukhang palaban na ito.
Baka kahit pumuntang Germany yan si Coach Gika, she can still participate virtually, 'di ba?
Naman.
Yun na nga.
'Di ba? Ganun lang 'yon. So, just to recap also, no, before we go to Lee J's recommendations and Anya's recommendations, just to recap last week, we had Paula guest on the show. And we showed this. This was our divisions for cheer. So we can. I'll just recite it for now. For cheer, remember, there's two categories: duo and team. And under duo, you have all girls senior cheer, senior pom, elite cheer, and elite pom. And you have co-ed senior cheer, senior pom, elite cheer, and elite pom. For teams, more or less, it's the same. All girls senior cheer, senior pom, elite cheer, elite pom. Senior cheer, senior pom, elite cheer, and elite pom.
Viewers, screenshot na viewers.
Right.
This is also available on the website. So
Yep.
You can look at that also. So,
Right.
Yun. So that's what we had last week.
Yeah.
And in other, go.
Just to reiterate din, boss, no, siguro for the cheer divisions that we showed, yung duo and yung team natin, again, just to clarify from our last session with Coach Paula, it's parang ganito, solo-solo na video, hindi dalawang taong magkasama sa video or hindi kayo team sa isang video. So, kami, kunwari ni Coach DJ, duo, ayan, yung frame namin plus frame ni Coach DJ, mag-cheer na kami, ganyan. Yon, ayan, parang kunwari ganyan. Biglang mag-routine na kaming ganyan. Something like that. And something like that. Ganyan.
Kita mo, wala kaming coordination. Let's go.
Wala talaga. Yan ang nangyayari pag walang practice.
Yeah.
But yeah, just to, again, para lang din clear for everybody because yun nga, people might think na you want to like practice together or like submit it together. Of course, we would still want to abide by the rules set by the IATF. Syempre, again, safety pa rin. Number one, di ba? Safety. So hanggang pandemic, yun pa rin ang top priority ng NCC. So that is the format that we are going to implement. But again, the details of that will be revealed on later episodes.
Yes. One piece of news also before I forget. Malaysia is also going to conduct another virtual championship. and they're
Oh,
inviting
wow.
everybody from the Philippines. I think their schedule is also in September,
Wow.
but they're inviting
Wow.
everybody
Ito na.
from the Philippines to join also. Let me show this. Medyo sa tabi namin out si Anya,
Oo,
but
oo.
men- yeah. So this is the Malaysian cheer. Uh, this is the Malaysian cheer poster. You can go online and you can look at their Facebook or Instagram, which is Charm Malaysia, and look at their sample videos. It's similar to what we might want to do, but let's support also Malaysia and our friend Jamie, who was part of the guest lineup last year, I think, and we can invite her back again to talk about the Malaysian cheer. So that's it. Yon. So go to Charm Malaysia on Instagram, go to their Facebook, try and see also. Maybe you want to join. So yun lang. All right. Next up, first we will go with Lee J. Lee
Yep.
J likes.
Sige,
Okay.
sige, boss. Okay, una na ako.
What's
Guys,
your new ano? Ang gimmick mo
actually,
dyan?
no, marami akong gimmick na ginagawa ngayon dito sa bahay during the time of pandemic. And at the same time, syempre, kailangan natin maging hygienic din, no? Unang-una,
Correct.
be hygienic and you have to hydrate. Speaking of hydration, eto, no, in fairness, meron akong nakuhang product. And this came from my special someone, no? Hi, Jose.
Yan.
Hope you're watching, yan. Tieso, okay? Tieso. Actually, guys, no, yung mga ganitong klaseng tumblers, ang tawag dito yung insulated tumblers. Noong una hindi ako naniniwala sa mga ganito. Hanggat nung binilhan ako, syempre, naniwala na ako, binilhan ako. Joke lang.
Oh.
ang kagandahan
Nakaya
nito,
naman no?
sinasabi ko sa inyo, guys, based on actual experience, no, naglagay ako ng yelo dito. Naglagay ako ng yelo dito alauna ng hapon. No? Tumagal yung yelo hanggang alas 4 ng hapon.
Wow.
Under the summer heat of May. Okay? Isipin nyo na lang yun.
Wow.
Tumagal yung yelo doon. So buhos lang ako ng buhos ng tubig dito. And I
Yeah.
keep my body hydrated. Plus, hindi lang yan, no? I don't know if you can see, no? Pero meron siyang swivel covers dito, no?
Yes. Ayan, nakita
Yan.
ko nga, coach.
Meron siyang swivel covers dito. Tapos meron siyang,
Pang
nakikita
straw.
ninyo. Meron siyang pang straw kasi meron siyang libreng straw. Siyempre, mali yung butas ko, di ba? Yan, may libreng
Yan.
straw. So, eto mukha siyang sosyalin pero guys, napakamura lang nito. Nasa Lazada, nasa Shopee siya. It just costs around 300 plus or 400 plus.
Yeah.
So guys, better to use this one and better to have it all the time with you. Bakit? Alam niyo kung bakit? Based on experience or based on facts na nangyari na itong pandemic. Pwede kayo magkahawaan if you are sharing this yung sa office ninyo, yung
Yes.
sa water station ninyo, pwede kayo magkahawaan doon. Lalo-lalo na if you put the lid or even yung kamay ninyo. So make sure always be hygienic. Dapat talaga mag-sanitize kayo. Especially this one. Kung saan ka umiinom, mag-sanitize kayo lagi. Always keep it clean. Palagi ninyong anuhin to. Dalhin, palagi ninyong
Yan.
alagaan ang katawan ninyo. So,
Coach, sa init pa naman ngayon, di ba? Talagang kailangan tubig ng tubig talaga, right?
sobra tubig, tsaka agua de Taranta. Ay, hindi. Kala ko, iba pala yung agua de Taranta. Iba pala yun.
Iba
Ito,
yun.
Agua lang. Agua lang.
Ako lang. So DJ recommends Tieso tumbler. You can find it on Lazada and Shopee. Yan ba yan?
Yes. Super
Correct.
cheap.
Super cheap,
So, or-
pero sobrang efficient and very useful.
Yeah, so very value for money, 'di ba? And or find someone who will give you a gift na
Yeah.
Tieso tumbler. Ganun lang. Pwede rin
Yun, ganun lang.
Yun, mas mura talaga yun.
Mas mura yun. Tsaka mas, mas may value yun.
Yes.
Oh. Paging Coach Ramon. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So, all right, Anya, your turn.
Yeah, so for me naman, so again, we're in GCQ with heightened restrictions. So, as confusing as it may sound, of course, we still have to go out and still get our essentials. Lalo na kunwari kami, I live with my in-laws also na are senior and they can't go out to buy their medicine, their maintenance, syempre groceries din namin dito sa bahay. So, we do have to go out. But, the problem is, especially for my husband, nagkaka-mask ni. Kasi syempre, kahit gusto naming bilisan sa grocery, for example, sa haba din naman ng pila, magtatagal din naman kami. And if you guys don't know, when you talk kasi, di ba nga yung bibig nga natin and yung toothbrush, sinasabi nga nila, mas madumi pa compared to a toilet bowl because nga it's full of bacteria. And imagine mo for ilang hours, eto nga kami nag-grocery lang, what if nag-o-office ka pa, di ba? What if frontliner ka? Nakamask ka the whole time, nakababad lang yung mukha mo dun sa bacteria na galing sa laway mo. So, di ba? That's how Mask Me works. But, fortunately, us at Velo, yes, we were able to find the best anti-Mask Me mask. So, this is, I got this, small na size. So, I think we have up until XL. Tapos, ano pa siya? Na tawag dito? Re-resize, na-adjust. Ano ba yan? Na-adjust pa yung ear loop niya. And I got, that's the color that I got. So, para siyang pinkish nude. Mukha lang siyang flesh talaga sa screen ko. But it's like that. Parang pinkish nude siya. There's also black and gray, and it's reusable. It's washable, and you can use it on your own. Pero you can also put a mask over it if you want a double mask. Pero ang important part talaga kasi is the one inside na it has that technology to help battle bacteria para hindi kayo magka-maskne. And honestly, when I bought this for my husband, gray yung sa kanya na medium, akin small. Sobrang nag-lessen yung mask niya on his face, especially dito sa bridge ng nose niya, where yung ba sa surgical, yung iniipit yung sa bridge, doon siya usually nawala. And it's for 590 pesos, you can reuse it. Sabi sa amin up to 30 times, but syempre you can reuse it pa rin naman after and then just put a filter or another mask under it. Pero syempre yung anti-mask ni properties niya might not be as effective. But if you buy two, parang 990 na lang. And that's at shop.velomed.com. Yan. Our anti-mask ni mask. Ito naman, mukha ba akong pinimple?
Actually,
kailangan
ko yung kotsa niya. Kasi parang parehas kami ni Eus na talagang sobrang sensitive ng mga kutis namin.
Yes.
Talagang mabilis kaming
Hindi tulad ko ang kapal ng mukha ko eh. Kaya
Ganun kami ni Eus eh. Medyo kastilain talaga yung mga itsura namin ni Eus eh. Kaya kailangan talaga namin ng mga ganyan.
Yan. I would recommend for you, Coach, either a medium or a large. Depende na lang din sa kasi parang mas maikli yata yung mukha ni Eus eh.
Pero yun nga kasi that's why na parang gusto ko kasi you said that you have an XL size. Usually katulad na not to mention I went to a clothing brand na marami tayong pinagbibilan na very unique sabi nila may XL kaso mo walang XL. So I bought a large pero
biten.
sobrang biten. Kung binaba ko siya, yung ilong ko bukas na. Kung inangat ko naman siya,
baba naman.
Oo, ang
yun.
baba.
Ito, perfect. Yung small to for my face. So, sakto siya. Ayan. I will show my side view. Nose and
sakto ko
Yan. Although yung chin could have been a bit more for me. So, medium is also okay pa. Pero okay, sakto naman din siya. Kasi nag-double mask ako ngayon eh. So, inaano ko siya. Nag-layer ako ng isa pang mask over it. So, bagong labas siya, so mukhang lalaban ko ulit. Dahil sinagsalita na ako over it. Medyo gross naman siya.
Okay,
Ayan, our anti-mask ni mask.
Nice. Check it out sa Bello Essentials. What is the website, Anya?
That's different, boss. Iba yung Bello Essentials. Sister company namin. Bello Medical Group kami. Shop.bellomed.com.
Okay, shop.bellomed.com. Yeah, yes. Get your anti-maskne mask. Okay, good. So, all right, it's about that time. So last week, again, we reviewed, we showed the cheer divisions. I'm just going to show it again because, you can't ever get enough of the divisions. For the cheer. So Paula, our national director, guested last week, and head judge guested last week for our cheer divisions. And tonight, and of course, we have the national director for to introduce the dance divisions naman. Nako, gustong-gusto ni
back-to-back
Lee J yan,
episode.
yung dance division. Oo,
Naman.
grabe. Ito yung mga these are the key people.
Alam nyo, Boss
in
Itos,
cheer and dance, yes.
ang pagsasayaw ko, namulat yan dahil dun sa asawa na itong guest natin.
Talaga?
Nung time na nasa Pep Squad pa ako, yung asawa na itong guest natin nagmulat sa akin ng pagsasayaw.
Nako.
Siyempre, di tayo nagpapatalo. Talaga pag sinabi sa'yo, sasayaw tayo di ba? So, yan. Kaya, dance and cheerleading is also close to my heart, if I may just say.
Well, let's bring her on because I'm sure there'll be a lot of questions and bring her a lot of inquiries on the divisions and everything. So let's not wait any longer. Please welcome to Pep Talk the one and only head of the National Dance Championship, National Director Sheila Pagaduan.
Hey, good evening, Ate Sheila.
Hi, good evening, everyone.
Ayan.
Yan. Okay, good. Sheila, so let's get to it, no? So, of course, we decided to have this virtual championship so to keep the community active and together. Diba? So, hindi naman pwedeng cheer lang. Kailangan may dance. And actually, the dance is actually more exciting, if not more challenging in a way, right? Than cheer. So take us through it. Take us through maybe what's new. What can the kids expect or the athletes expect for this Open Championship?
So for the Open Championships, we have two main divisions. There is solo and there's group. And then for each, for solo and group, there's jazz, hip hop, and contemporary. So
Okay,
there
so
will
let's put that up. Let's put that up first. Let's share that.
Solo?
Sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
So there's solo. For solo, for example, okay, let's do it this way. For the hip hop, you have a chance for solo for females, solo for males, and then solo. Yes, like that. And then for group also, for hip hop also there's group. For jazz, it's the same. There's also solo and there's group. And for contemporary, which is gonna be in the advanced category, which is 18 years old and above, there's contemporary, solo, contemporary, group.
Wow. Ang daming pwedeng salihan, Coach DJ.
Medyo maano tayo parang
exciting Open Championship.
Parang kailangan ko mag-leave sa opisina para mag-training.
The exciting thing about it is that there's the senior division, which is 13 years old to 18 years old, and then advanced is 18 and above.
Ayun.
There's like no limit. So if you feel that you can express yourself, so you can be 50 or 60 or whatever.
Yes.
We have no limit.
Ayan. So, again, to reiterate lang yung sinabi ni Coach Sheila. And eto na, if you're online, paki-screen cap. Please do share it to your dancer friends. And tama, no, Coach? This is also open. So, meaning this isn't school or team-based at all.
Yes, you do not need to be representing a school. But then, of course, if, for example, you have a school group, then you can still join.
Right. Pero may mga times na kunwari, yun nga, kami nga ni Coach Lee J, mukhang parang in the groove na kami, pwede kaming maghakot pa para mag-group na kami. Dalawa na lang, group na kami. Pwede na kami sa advance.
Alagwa na Oo, dalawa na lang.
Go na.
Ayan. So again, to reiterate, of course, we have our solo. So ang difference lang niya, guys, with cheer is for dance, it's solo. Sa cheer kasi duo ang ating hinahanap at the minimum. So for solo, we have female senior hip-hop, female senior jazz, male senior hip-hop. So ayan, even, yan, kunwari, si Coach Lee J, gusto niya mag-solo na male advanced jazz or male advanced hip-hop. Go na go yan. Correct. And then there's female advanced hip-hop, male advanced jazz, male advanced hip-hop, and open advanced contemporary. And again, to reiterate, same lang din with cheer. Senior is 13 to 18, and then advanced is 18 pataas. So ganun din tayo for sa ating group na 4 to 6 members din. Same as cheer. So ang difference lang din niya, guys, is solo sa dance, duo sa cheer, but the age range are still the same. Yeah, pero coach, what's the thought behind having a solo division for dance ngayon? Kasi I think this is the first time that we're ever going to do solo, right?
Yes, that's correct. Because thinking about it, solo, traditionally is really solo in dancing, like from a long time ago. And then we thought about it, and we realized that solo really brings a different flavor, a different energy, and the expression that the performer brings to on stage is totally different as opposed to a group. Yan. And it's also, it could be more challenging in a way to do more, right? So,
yeah, kasi parang minsan nga, di ba, Coach DJ, pagka yung mga intermission segments natin, pagka sa actual event, di ba, minsan nagpapapunta tayo ng mga dancers, pinapag-freestyle natin sila, mga ganyan, di ba?
Di biro yun, ha? Di biro.
Oo, parang hindi siya ganun kadaling gawin.
And
parang imagine ko
yun
kung paano siya gawin, parang
I
hindi
think,
ko kaya.
Coach Sheila, no, this solo division, I think ito yung parang mas the creativeness will be tested talaga kasi you have this category na already, pero kasi diyan lumalabas yung talagang flavor ng isang dancer. Pagka
the personal
pag binigyan na siya ng talagang relyebo na talagang alagwa na eto na, ano na to, rampa na to, ganun.
You're able to express yourself more fully. Mas personal yung pag-share mo sa audience mo because you're solo. It's really you.
That's right.
Yeah,
Exciting.
Parang na-feel ko na, ano nga ba yun? Anong show yun? Parang may gusto rin akong pinapanood na dance show.
You Think You Can Dance o yung World of Dance?
World of Dance.
Oo, World of Dance. Ang daming nagsosolo doon.
May mga solo, di ba? Tapos minsan nga din, pagka for contemporary, minsan parang, oh my God, sobrang moving nung song. At saka nung piece. So parang exciting
the expressions. Correct, the expressions talaga. Grabe.
Ayan.
And the smallest movements can really transport the music kasi if it's solo. Diba?
So this is an opportunity for you guys out there, no? Guys and girls na sa tingin ninyo, isa kayo sa mga solo dancers that we would be watching out for. Nako, this 2021 Open Nationals is for you talaga. So,
correct. And yun nga, hindi tayo limited with the school or with the team. So, go for it, guys. If kaya nyo siya, if you can, especially for group, if kaya nyong maghatak ng, ayan, tayong apat, kunwari, nakahilera na tayo ng isang staff.
Ready na
Pwede
to.
na natin gawa ng choreo yan. Ganyan na tayo. Pasok na tayo sa co-ed.
Yun na yung choreo ko, ha? Yun lang. That's it.
Oo, yun na yun.
Contemporary tayo.
Oo. Pasok na tayo sa co-ed advanced contemporary.
I wanted to ask Sheila, what is the but the rules of the National Dance Championship, which we will be publishing soon, right? The official rules. The guidelines are still the same, right? In terms of in terms of the
a few tweaks that we put in because of the nature that it's going to be online, but generally it's the same. Ask the
The time, the duration of the routine
Oh, okay.
will be
The routine for the solo is a minute 20 seconds to a minute 30 seconds. Yan.
okay.
Minimum
Minimum
120, maximum
120.
150. Yes. And then for
Wow, that's short, right?
no, not if you're doing solo. That's a lot of
Okay,
days.
okay,
Nakakapagod yan,
okay,
boss.
okay.
Sinasabi ko sa'yo.
That's a lot of days.
Okay, okay.
And then group is a minute and 45 seconds to maximum length of 2 minutes.
Wow. Okay, okay. So a little bit more. So for solo, it's 130 maximum.
Yes.
Timing still applies. Of course, this is a video submission, so
Mhm.
we will know, right? But also in terms of the uniform nila or clothing, the regular NCC regulations still apply, correct?
Yes, of course. It would it's supposed to be something that somebody who is young will be able to watch and not feel uncomfortable about it. Like
Right.
seven
And yeah, parents also, diba?
parents
So
also, because it's
um,
very important that we are promulgating.
yes, we're
It's a mess.
promoting, yeah,
Yeah.
siyempre,
I think
family values and ano. So
Yes, that's
safety
right.
pa rin. Definitely. I mean, safety sa pandemic, internet safety
Yes.
also.
mm,
So, we always want to
but
promote peace of mind.
right, but also I guess you can give clues also, although we are finalizing the actual rules, no? The final, we're fine tuning each and every clause para maintindihan nila, and the rules are very clear. Uh, Paano to, Sheila? The hip hop and dance is very creative. It's a
Yes.
very creative process. It's a very uh, it's a very it's less it's technical, but the creativity stands out. What
And there's
about the
more room for
rules?
expression.
Yes, yes. What about the rules on creativity? Are there limitations to that in terms of video submissions, in terms of the lights, editing, things like that?
Lights should be neutral. You should not have colorful lights. Make it as
Okay.
basic as possible, so as not to
Oh,
distract from what you're trying to express, what you're
Right.
right.
trying to show us. Yes, because sometimes somebody might think, it's nice to put strobe lights, but then what will the judges see? It's just on and
Correct.
off.
Correct.
Nasilaw na lang ka.
Oh, ay,
Oo
oh
nga.
God. Hindi mo na mag-judge. Yeah.
Right,
Right,
right.
right.
Also, it
In terms of
is
editing, in terms of the
in terms of
editing and
editing,
the
yeah. In terms of editing,
yeah.
it should be a one-shot thing. Don't edit yourself that you will cut one video. Kunyari, you shoot one, it's a one-shot thing. One camera
Right.
shot. The whole
Right,
thing.
right.
So don't edit it like you'll cut and then you'll disappear in your square and then
Bigla ka na lang, boom! Nandun ka na.
or biglang nandun ka na sa kabilang it's just grids.
One take.
It's like how we are now. We're in grid, so wherever is your grid is where you are staying
Right.
for the
Yeah. And one
Mm.
take lang talaga siya, coach. So talaga yung routine ko na 1.5. Gagawin ko lahat dito. Tapos yun na
Right.
yun.
So you're supposed to be dancing
Bagli
for
po.
1 hour and 30 minutes. Yun na yun. Not like, you dance for 2 minutes and then you cut until it's 1:30. In the middle.
So no, hindi to labanan ng editing and special effects,
No.
right?
Talent pa rin ang hinahanap natin.
Yes.
Sayang, Leech, hindi na tayo pwede. Wala nang
Wala
special
na.
effects.
Wala nang special effects. Dadaanin ko na lang sa magic sana eh. Pero
Oo nga eh.
di pa pala
Yeah.
pwede.
Pero hindi
Well,
pala.
Yeah, so it's going to be very interesting, huh? The solo virtual and what we're planning. Of course, we meet every week, no, with Sheila and the rest of the core group of the NCC NDC. And based on the reaction of people and the possibilities of this getting even bigger maybe for the second Open Championships or something, possibilities are very high that more people can join, right?
Yes. And then, tsaka,
Right.
the nature of some people are apprehensive to try it first, but then when they see, it can really be done, and then they're more
Right.
encouraged to try it.
Yeah, and we can find new stars, siguro, or new talents, right?
Sure, because the Philippines is really a dancing
Right.
country. We
Right.
love
Yeah.
dance.
Yeah.
We really do
Yeah.
in any whatever
Mm.
get together that we have. Dancing is always there, and I'm also very happy to have noticed that even in the middle of the pandemic, there are concerts, there are
Right.
dance classes. So it's
Mm.
um, I think it's wonderful that we were able to come up with something like this, so that
Yeah.
the dancers can have a chance to show what they've learned so
Mm.
far and to express. Because it's hard to express right now because there's no medium, there's no stage, you can't go to clubs. So yon, this is the safest, I think, place for
Yeah.
them to express their artistry, their
Right.
skills, talent. And it's coming
In the
together
meet.
with
Right.
it's coming together with your community.
Right.
Passionate ba?
Correct. Oh, of course you should be.
So,
I wanted to before Anya's question, I wanted to ang dami na papa shoutout sa Oh yeah. Any of
Hello.
the Samis. We
Hi.
have also Leanne Peleño from Cebu. Yan, sasali yung mga yan. Leanne is also level 2 ICU judge. Leia Tenko. Yan, pa-shout out. Yan. Pa-shout out daw kay
Hi,
Sheila.
Leia. Hi, everybody. Don't be afraid.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's join the virtual dance company.
Yeah. As Ramsey Ramos says, NDC solo category will be a breakthrough event for this season. Wow.
We are so looking forward to all the talented people that we will get to see.
Oh,
This
grabe.
yun
So,
nga
and then
So,
Shinichi Kudo. Good evening to you, Shinichi.
hello, good
All right.
evening. So yun nga, boss
Okay.
parang you mentioned nga na, and yes, parang a breakthrough event for this season because sabi nga ni Coach Sheila kanina, it's an open thing. So it's regardless of school, regardless of team. And since it's virtual, you technically can shoot with your phone. I mean, if malinaw naman siya, right? It's a one-take thing, especially if it's a solo thing. So,
Yeah.
kahit hindi ka nasa Metro Manila or kahit hindi ka naaabutan namin before ng
Nako.
camps, pwede kang
Yes.
mag-submit. So,
Yes.
technically, this is literally like a nationwide thing.
It is
Yes.
it is more nationwide than we've ever been. Let's
Yeah.
put it that
Yeah.
way.
Exactly.
Most of the Luzon to the
Akalaan mo yung boss,
Right.
no? Pwede palang mangyari yun in our lifetime.
Oh, can you imagine? So actually, this is just the first ever natural NDC and NCC Open Championships. It doesn't mean this might be no for future events also, right?
Yeah.
Later on. But I wanted to ask. Anya mentioned it, no? Because they're going to take from their phone, Sheila, right?
yeah.
And you can be candid with your answer, no? And we're requiring one shot. And also, the camera cannot be panned, cannot move up and down,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And then it cannot contain editing and all of that. Okay.
Yeah.
So they're going to dance in front of the camera. What is, as a judge, what height of the phone relative to the dancer do you think is the most optimum for judging? Meaning, if they record it, should it be a little higher or same eye level? Ganon. Kayo.
Chest level to eye.
Mm.
Generally. Parang when you're judging it, parang you're on stage lang.
Right.
Right.
So,
Pero
parang full person ka in one frame.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
right.
From
So pero
if you're-
pero kailangan full frame, 'di ba? Meaning
Yes, full frame. Like if you know that, especially if you're gonna raise your hand up, kailangan hanggang like now, hindi pwede yan. Hindi kita yung
Putol ka.
okay.
kailangan Kailangan
Okay.
the body,
Na-testing ka ba, Coach DJ?
any part of the body is seen at all times.
Right. Sige
Okay,
nga,
okay,
Coach
great.
DJ.
Kaya nga,
Mukhang
tingnan natin
Sige
Tingnan
nga.
natin
sige,
kung ano.
sige.
Testing nga natin
Para-
kung...
Wait lang. Sige.
Ayan. Testing si Coach DJ. Yan. Well, technically,
Yan.
yan.
Ganyan.
I need to see your feet. Yeah.
Putol lang yung paa, pero dapat
pero
ganyan
putol
yung
yung paa.
idea.
Siguro bababa lang
Oo.
po. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tapos yung
yung
kama mo
paa lang,
alisin.
buo. Oo. Kailangan
Yeah.
buong
Yes.
Tama.
But don't worry, we will be sharing.
Yes.
Yes.
How to things so that you know how to create your how to frame your videos in the best way so that your presentation will be, very competitive.
Oh,
Right.
tsaka remember guys, and Sheila, you can comment on this also. We are looking for the best routines as always. In NDC and NCC, we always look at the best routines. Nothing outside that. We don't give points for costume or theme, or we don't
Or
give
kung
points
anong klaseng
specifically.
cellphone meron ka or camera.
Oo. So may overall effect, of course, 'di ba? May mga ganon. Pero walang specific category on editing, on high res, on so
Yes, it doesn't matter if as long as syempre the judges can clearly see your
Yeah.
video.
Hindi naman
Right,
super blurred or like super low res na hindi ka na makita.
yeah, so we will also come out with video rules, right? The video
Yes.
specifications that need to be done. Don't worry guys, it's not going to be too hard. Basically sa phone lang 'yan. Pero kung gusto niyo kung meron kayong kilala na will film you for free with professional camera and lighting, pwede rin 'yon, bahala kayo. But
Why
it's
not?
one shot, why not? So as long as it's saved on the spec and sent to us properly. Sheila, I wanted to ask.
I have a caveat pala about the
Okay, go.
background. Okay, we're not
Okay.
really judging the background, pero syempre, also, like the costume, make sure that the background is also wholesome. Okay.
Correct.
Yes.
Something, please pick a background that will not distract from your performance because we are there.
Right.
Parang ganito lang. Ganyan lang.
Oh, plain lang. Or
Plain na
parang
wall.
kay Sheila, naka-polka dots, 'di ba?
Yan.
Para masaya.
Yan.
Are they allowed to have a green screen and back, 'di ba?
No,
A
plain.
background na plain. Kunyari, pero audience yung background niya. Tapos nagsasayaw siya.
It has to be really plain.
Really
Neutral
plain, no?
background. Yes, really.
Kasi it shouldn't take away from the routine,
From
right?
your routine, yes.
Right. So I wanted to ask again. I'm going to show
Also,
the.
syempre, if you're gonna have people behind you, make sure they are following. They need to follow IATF guidelines always. So
Right.
not entertain your entry if in the video the guidelines are not followed always.
Yes.
Because number one thing is like Anya said, it's safety for everyone.
Right. So we're looking at this. You're looking at open, advanced, contemporary. That's either male or female, right?
Yes, either a male or female. Males will compete.
So if
Solo
you
male
join-
performers will compete with female solo performance.
Right.
Yeah.
So if anybody joins contemporary division, that's understood na open yan.
Yeah.
Right,
Both
male,
male and
female.
female can join that division.
Yes,
Right.
that's
Are there risks? Can you explain? Again, I think I asked you this before. Can you explain the difference of contemporary and jazz?
Contemporary is less a story-based kind of performance. It's more concentrated on an idea or an emotion. Yon, lines, ganyan. It's what the idea that the choreographer or the dancer wants to express. Yeah, and then there are usually it follows the style of choreography of, for example, sila Martha Graham, ganyan, Alvin Ailey, yan, ganyan.
Mm.
But jazz is more the show type of dancing. There's more
Show
of the there's a story behind it, something like that.
Okay, interesting, no? I guess pag dancer ka, and I'm not a dancer, except my like this, diba? But, uh,
Pwede yan
but
sa contemporary.
yeah. but I guess they would know the difference of jazz and contemporary. There are things you look for if it's jazz and if it's contemporary, right? Because hip hop obviously is very different.
Yeah.
Archie was asking, bakit nawala ang co-ed senior hip hop?
Co-ed senior hip hop. There is mixed senior hip hop.
Yes, hindi nawala, Archie. Naging tinawag lang mix.
I know it's really
Just-
mixed. We don't have co-ed
Yeah.
senior hip hop.
Right.
Well, you
so
Yeah,
Right, yun na rin
technically
yung mix.
it's that.
and then if it's yeah, go.
The difference between co-ed and mixed is because in mixed category, your team can be all boys.
Right.
In mixed senior hip hop, you can have an all male group or you can have one female and kunyari 5 males like that.
Right.
At least one of them.
Ayun. Dun
In
siya
co-ed,
nagpo-fall.
necessarily may one girl or one boy in your team. It cannot be all boys. That's the main.
Okay.
Ah. So
So
that,
yung
kumbaga
mix
parang the
is
all
like-
boys kind of falls in mixed.
Mixed, yeah.
Yes.
Yan.
Ah,
Para
so
hagip
it's like-
natin lahat.
Right, correct. So pag all girls senior hip hop,
Ayun
all
ka.
girls dapat. Doon ka.
Yes.
Pero pag mix, you can either be all boys who will compete against one boy and 5 girls, or
Yes.
5 boys or baliktad. Okay.
Yes. Ayan.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, good.
Ayan.
So
I hope Coach
so,
that clarifies that division. Yan.
yeah,
Actually,
sabi
a
niya.
very
Thank you
good
for
question.
asking. Yeah.
Alam mo, si Coach Archie will send to all divisions eh. So, let's see.
Oo nga,
Hi, Coach.
excited na ako, Coach,
Naku.
sa mga padala mo.
Present yan lahat.
Nagtitake note na
Present
talaga yata ng maigi si Coach Archie.
So again, so all girl senior jazz, all girl. So we would like, so why is it yung co-ed advanced contemporary, Sheila, it's not open advanced? What is the distinction? Or is there a distinction?
Sa co-ed advanced, you need to have at least one girl or at least one boy in your team.
Okay. So
It cannot be all girls only. It cannot be all boys only.
okay. So pero sa mixed senior, pwedeng all
I think
boys.
all boys.
Pero yung mas open, kailangan one girl or one boy, 'di ba? Minimum.
Yeah. May mix, I mean, sabi ako sabi yung combination of
Right, combination.
male and female. Yan.
Interesting. So, what are you most looking forward to cuz actually personally I'm looking forward to seeing all the videos of the solo eh.
Yeah. Same.
Solo is maybe it's different because it's different. Of course, the group is the group, 'di ba? Magagaling rin 'yan. Same rules pa rin, no, Sheila? Walang editing, walang tatalon from one screen to another, walang special
Yeah.
effect na gano'n.
Walang ganong
Biglang
lifting.
walang lifting.
You stay in your square.
Oo. Hindi
Ah.
yung magbabago. Kunyari nakaganito ka, tapos yung video na isa nandito. Walang yan.
Hindi kami hindi kami mag-a-align ni Coach Sheila ng ganyan. Pwede naman,
Yeah.
pero dapat hindi lumagpas.
Oo.
Yeah. So you're looking for synchronicity, you're looking for, the things
Expression,
like that.
technique,
Right.
Still looking for
Right.
all of these things. Um,
Wow, interesting. Interesting.
Yeah. And I think yun nga,
Actually,
boss eh.
also, an interesting thing that I am looking forward to seeing is showmanship. Kasi, showmanship, when you're in a live audience, it just comes kasi your audience is there, they're cheering. But then when you're
right.
Right.
performing to your camera, yung showmanship, iba. Kasi mas challenging siya. Kasi you're performing
Mm,
in front of your camera. Well, unless you have an audience in front of you. Pero iba
Yeah.
yung,
right.
iba yung kasi hugot from a
Tama,
live
tama,
Yeah,
tama.
that's right. That's
Mas
right.
challenging siya in that aspect.
mas challenging. Tama, mas challenging nga, no?
Most
Yeah.
challenging is always more interesting, right? So,
Yeah. And we again the we as NCC and NDC, we would like to get representatives from as many areas of the Philippines as possible, right? As many
yes.
provinces, as many cities, we should be well represented. Talagang nationals, and there's no other competition doing this like this now in your to your knowledge, Sheila, or preparing
Actually,
this nationwide thing,
no.
right?
That's why we had such a challenging time. This, all the smallest things because there's no nothing to, take in inspiration from. Yun.
Right, right,
Right,
right.
right. Tsaka, I guess yun nga eh, because it's virtual, because it's submission of entries. I mean, yung
Oo.
logistics of it, parang nawala talaga eh. All you have to do is have internet connection, which I guess the entire Philippines has one way or another, di ba? Data, Wi-Fi. So,
Right.
I'm sure pagka dagsaan yan
Yeah.
ng entries,
It's like,
coach. Are you ready?
oh gosh. I hope I'm ready. But I
Team
will.
Yeah.
Puyatan. Let's go.
Yeah, so we will be but Sheila is also you're an ICU judge already
Yes.
for performance. What was your title? What was the
Um,
accreditation?
Performance cheer.
Performance cheer.
For dance. ICU
Wow,
level 2 judge for
level
performance
2
cheer.
na rin. So nako, ang dami na nagle-level 2 anya. Don't leave me. Wag ka na lang mag-take ng
Okay
judging
lang,
para
okay lang naman coach boss. Parang ano naman, wala naman yata sa heart kong mag-judge kasi parang hindi yata kaya ng sarili ko yung pressure.
I find
Okay
that
na ako dito.
taking the judges course is good not only for people who want to be judges.
Well, that's
I
true din
think,
naman.
yes, for if you're competing, it's also good to take it. If
Yeah.
if you want to be like if you want to participate creating a competition, it's also good to take. So you know what you're looking for, what things to watch out for. Ganun.
Yeah, yeah. Ano din siya, it's just being up to speed with with the rules, with all of the qualifications when it comes to the sport. And it's always good knowledge to have naman din. Pero I don't think I could take the pressure, boss, of judging. It's a whole different ball game. I cannot.
nako, I think this will be the first time Lee J will be judging the nationals, correct?
Oh, well, nag-judge naman na ako before, pero that's for level 1. Pero ngayon, level 2. Well, yeah, kung accredited as level 2, yes, I'm already, this is the first time that I'll be judging the nationals. Oh.
Masaya to. Of course, guys, we will have a general rules briefing. Okay? We're still thinking about whether sabay natin yung cheer and dance or separate pa rin. So, what we will do with the rules briefing, we'll announce it, is we'll go through the rules, and Sheila, for example, kung dance, Sheila will be on deck to answer all questions regarding the specific rules. So that's the one and only rules briefing for cheer and dance. So abangan nyo po yun. That's going to be fun. So I wanted to ask also, you have jazz, you have contempo, you have hip hop. Are there other forms of dance that you would like to see in the future competitions sa NCC or even in the Philippines?
Um, well, ballet is interesting. There's a lot.
Oo nga.
There's also ballroom is also exciting. Ayun, marami.
Yeah.
There's a lot that I would like to see.
Ballroom is
Also,
already dance sport, di ba?
folk
Dance sport
dancing.
na kasi yung, di ba dance sport na yung
Yeah.
ballroom? So,
Yeah, oh my
ibang
gosh,
NSA
college
yun. Ibang
feels.
NSA. Ibang NSA yun. But that would be fun.
Yeah.
That would be fun to do. Yeah. Interesting. But for NDC, for example, how do you see it expanding to other forms? And if ever, what form? Because you have the hip hop, which is very popular. Syempre, we'd like to include the jazz, and we like to include contemporary to grow that also. But are there other forms?
Break
Sa bagay,
dance.
what is yun?
I have break dancing. Kaya lang kasama na rin sa Olympics eh.
Wow.
What is in Olympics? Break dancing?
Break dancing, yes.
Ah, interesting.
And
Isn't
they're
that's
working on it. They're working.
yeah? Isn't that that's a separate that's a subclass of hip hop? No, iba.
It's actually one of the main styles of hip hop.
Of hip
It's one of
hop,
the
diba?
first. Yes, it's one of the first.
Yeah, panahon ko yun. May break dancing na eh. So,
Grabe naman yung
80s,
kana.
80s marami ng b-boy, boss.
oh, b-boy, tama. Tsaka hindi
Really
tawag
rap.
hip hop at the time eh. Rap.
Yeah, right.
Rap. Diba? So you have Run DMC and you have all of these old school guys. Yung mga nag-umpisa ng mga ganyan. Interesting. So that sabi ni Archie, separate na lang daw yung rules briefing, please. Kasi kasi marami magtatanong.
Sasabog, dudugoyin ng ilong si Coach
May
Archie pag a-attend.
info overload
sabay-sabay.
yan.
Right. So I also in related news also, I think NCAA is also starting their season. I am still not sure or clear what sports they're going to do. Definitely, cheerleading is out as we know it, right? Because they cannot practice together.
Yeah. I saw
and
another
as a group.
promotion sa GMA eh. Sa GMA na siya
Oo.
ipapakita.
Right. Oh,
I
so
heard it a while
so
ago.
did they say the sports? Which sports, Anya?
Parang hindi.
Parang it's just like a montage of different sports. May chess.
Kasi walang
And may
actual-
basketball, may volleyball. Pero walang like may pinangalan, 'di ba, coach? Parang montage lang yung nakita ko. And the logos of the schools, definitely, ng members ng NCAA. But that's it. Pero parang more of, you can watch it there na.
Yeah. Just parang announcement purposes.
Yeah,
Parang
yeah. But
Very
but
general.
it's gonna happen, I guess, because they're announcing it na eh. So, exciting.
It's all dependent on amateur sports, which includes the school sports. I don't know how this government will roll it out. But everything is dependent on what they say can happen or is allowed. Because right now it's all professional sports that's allowed. And the SEA Games participants and Olympics, which I'm not even sure. I don't know. There's a lot of citizens in Japan that don't support the games. They don't want it. So it's very hard, very tough for organizers. At least we get to do virtual. So, Sheila, are you ready for 25,000 entries?
Grabe, 55,000. Kailan
My
natin
eyes-
matatapos yun?
I will
let
eat
me.
a lot of ice,
No, I want.
strengthening.
I want to because it's all over the country and it's open, right? So it's big. But I wanted to ask, how many judges are you looking at to be judging the qualifiers and the finals? I mean, do you have a number, and have you already,
Well,
more or less, more or less.
more or less each for example, for each division, 3 judges per category.
Wow.
Judges. Yes.
For cats. So 3 eyes on the solo entry. Parang ganon, di ba?
Yes. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Wow.
So
That's
that would make sure that you are judged fairly and without
correct.
bias, you know.
So
Kasi
parang
it's
ano lang
important.
yan. Parang thesis defense lang yan. Di ba? Tatlo
Yan.
panel mo. Pinakaba pa yung mga
Mahirap lang
dancer.
pass or fail lang. Ganun.
Are school uniforms or names of schools on any on the performance outfit allowed or not?
Actually, boss, mas madali itong when it comes to uniform, if I can speak.
Yeah.
When it regards to the costume or the uniform, ito yung mas madaling magawa ng paraan. Kasi even before when we are doing our NDC, we do not have any names of the schools eh. Kasi they just need to wear the same lang eh, di ba, Ate Sheila?
Right.
So,
Yes.
that's really something na, eto medyo madali nilang gawa ng paraan. Unlike sa cheerleading, gagastos yan for sure. Kumbaga, papatahe, kailangan pare-parehas yan. If they want a different name, di ba?
Yeah, I
Right.
think the Paula and Sheila, I remembered just now that they told me that since it's not school based, it's allowed, but they have to get the permission
Of their school. Yeah. If
of
they
the
really
school.
want
Now,
to use
Their
if
school
they want to
name.
represent, yes,
like a shirt or a uniform that they have that kunyari, there's a
correct.
name of the school there or the logo of the school,
Mm.
they have to get clearance from their school, of course.
Yeah,
Pero
but
ganun
then-
din siya, coach, no? Kasi,
Yeah.
like, what if, for example, school, ganun din yung sinabi ni Coach Paula last week na if, let's say, you get clearance from the school, tapos, kunwari, 3 yung ipapadala mong team. So, school team A, school team B, school team C. Kailangan iba-iba pa rin the team names when you submit.
Yes.
Right,
Oo, kasi
okay.
yeah, that will be difficult for us to, judge.
Right. Baka yung score dapat sa isa napunta sa isa kasi para hindi walang distinction. Okay. So, kailangan din, guys, may distinction din even for dance entries. Yan. Important to remember.
Yeah, actually, so cheer, it's
having guidelines how to label their entries. Para,
yes, we will have to give them, yes.
So,
We will give them. It's a challenge also for the organizing committee, right? For us in terms of the operation style, but it's a good challenge. It's fun. We're having fun and we're learning a lot about how we conduct this thing, and as usual, we do it for the community. There are other things I wanted to ask you, Sheila, in terms of the what are you expecting styles to be different per region, or are you just looking at pag hip hop lang yan? Like, are you expecting the hip hop style of Mindanao, teams from Mindanao, entries from Mindanao to be
flavors
different
are
from
always
Manila?
flavor there's always different flavors from different
Okay.
areas. Yan.
Hmm.
But then it's not, kaya lang kasi then also it's global learning, di ba? It can be
Right.
like in Mindanao, but you're taking classes in Luzon. That's also possible now because of the internet. There's lots of online classes, but the flavor, the energy, sometimes it's different talaga per region.
Oh.
More, kasi personal personal expression.
Right.
Dance said there's a lot of that can come up in your routine as
Wow.
opposed to, di ba, in cheer, medyo limited, creatively, di ba, as opposed to dance, talagang maraming movements sa pwedeng gawin ng body mo.
Right,
Ganon.
right.
So, kaya yun, mas the personality, di ba, the Philippines, we have different personalities per region sometimes, so it comes out. So, kaya siya exciting.
Ooh. Right. Oo nga. Exciting siya. At saka yun na nga. All
Like before,
regions.
I was honored enough to judge for HHI Philippines. Ibang-iba yung energy na the teams from Mindanao was giving from the routines that come from, for example, NCR, ganyan. Which makes it all the more exciting to judge and challenging for the competitors.
Nako, parang ano to, Miss Universe ah.
Yan. Hindi,
Miss
tsaka syempre,
Philippines. Miss
is when,
diba?
yeah, so when like the competitors see each other, yung energy,
Mm.
they feed off each other, so they learn more. So yeah.
Wow, interesting. Interesting. And of course we will not allow commentary in the videos, right? No
Uh,
commentary, no audience, no clapping, that type of thing, right? Anything that will take away from actual judging of your competition.
yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Only the music.
I wonder. Yeah, I wonder. And then when we do the live judging for certain divisions in the nationals, nako masaya 'yon, 'di ba? The top teams from each area, nako,
Yes.
that's
Very
going to be
exciting to
fun.
watch.
It's going to be fun online, even if we don't see each other. We will see each other in the virtual world and online, right? So interesting. Do you expect different routine? Do you expect the? Are you expecting more talent to come out because it's virtual and solo than it
Yes.
is group? Yeah.
Yes. Because, well, it's easier. And then, yun na, no matter where you are, you
Mm,
can, participate. As opposed to before, syempre you'd have to go to NCR to be able to
mm.
participate. Not everybody can do it. So, if you have school, you can't just take a leave.
Mm. For hip hop and judging, or sorry, for judging dance, does the outfit matter? How heavy? How heavy points? How heavy does it weigh on the
Not
judges?
a lot. Not
Yes,
a lot.
not a lot.
The
Okay.
costume will not weigh a lot. It's just that it needs to be wholesome. But especially for hip hop, I think
Mm,
um, the kasi hip hop is a lifestyle, so
mm,
it will bring a flavor into your
mm,
routine also. So yun. Pero it
mm.
will not be judged. It will not be judged. If ever, it's just in the overall, ano na lang,
The
overall.
overall effect.
But then, like, if you say, they're all wearing black, or ito white and black mix
Right.
lang, wala, it's not
Right.
judged like that.
So
This is
so
the
mas
best
maganda,
costume. 10 points na
yeah,
yan.
be more creative still, 'di ba? Be more
Mm-mm.
creative. So, and when you judge, kasi sa cheer, we encourage simple uniforms, right? Simple uniforms so you can do the stunts and you're free to move, you know, with all the tumbling and all the tosses and everything. So hip hop, do you prefer that the uniform is, let's say, more, how do you say it, not too much, not like a big sweater na wala kang makitang movement?
You have
Ra-
to just be careful that whatever, kasi sometimes with dance kasi,
mm,
minsan, depends on your choreography if you want to wear
mm,
it. If you're, kunyari, the effect of your costume is that because of your choreography. Or your
right.
costume is that because of your choreography. So, pwede yun.
Uh,
Just make sure that it is the movement that is highlighted by the costume instead of the other way around. So, we're
right.
not limiting
Correct. Yeah.
them. They can decide for themselves. Kunyari, fit ba or maluwang
Mm,
ba, just make sure that your
mm.
choreography is seen properly. What you want of your choreography can be seen.
Oh, kasi yung iba, they like wearing yung ano, loose, di ba?
Oo.
Very
Pero
loose
as long
kasi
as
hip
kita pa
hop, di
naman
ba?
yung movement mo, okay lang.
Oo. Okay, okay, okay. That's
Kasi
interesting. Parang
sometimes
sa,
you can use your costume. Oo,
Hmm.
as a part of your choreography kasi. So,
Hmm. Do you
that's
foresee any people that are how do you say more mature joining the competition?
Oh, I hope so. Why not? They're still,
More mature, 'di ba? 'Yun ang sabi ko, more mature.
oh,
Uh,
if they still got it, why not?
Correct.
'Di ba? Try lang naman, 'di ba? You never know, right?
So, and then,
Yes.
artistry and expression doesn't stop when you get to a certain age. So, why not?
Right,
And then,
right, right.
um, well, uh, there's still enough time to get fit, back to competition. So, starting now, go for it. So you can
Correct.
Oh,
participate.
Wala pa naman tayong
okay.
nire-reveal na date sa
Oo,
Wala
UWER,
pa,
di
wala
ba?
pa.
So,
Yeah.
if interested talaga kayo, it's time.
Yeah,
it's
they'll have time. I think they'll have time to 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 practice. Lee Anya, any more questions for our special guest?
Yeah, I think that's it so far. Cause I mean, in
Mm.
terms of the specifications for the videos, it's pretty much the same naman nga with cheer. And yun nga, we just want to reiterate that again, the video submissions for team, especially for dance tonight, yung 4 to 6 people are not 4 to 6 people in one video. It's
Right.
4 to 6 frames of one person per square.
this.
Ganito. Pero full body dapat para kita ang
Full
buong
body dapat.
performance. Walang
Mm.
bearing tong ginagawa namin ngayon. Yon. I guess that's one thing that our interested competitors would want to remember. But yun nga, exciting times to Coach Sheila that you've implemented a solo category for the different divisions for our virtual championships. O, di ba? I mean, kahit we missed 2020 national, somehow we were able to come
Yeah.
back bigger, literally, because yun nga,
Oh,
the limit goes from Batanes down to Holo.
Oo.
And solo category na first time natin siyang gagawin. So it's very, very exciting. Siguro, boss, one last flash lang ng categories natin uli. Just so, baka lang kasi may mga iba na medyo late pumasok sa ating show. At least they can screen cap and share. But of course, they can still find this in our website and in our social media pages. So please follow us so that you're always updated.
yeah.
Yan. Screenshot nyo na, guys, and spread the word sa mga GC nyo. At sabi nga ni Coach Sheila, dahil yan nga lalo na sa advanced, 18 and above, kung hanggang saan aabot yung pagka-above ninyo,
Go. Go lang ng
go!
go.
Diba? Exciting times. Yan.
Interesting. The That's right. So we will be announcing the schedules of this soon also. And before that, of course, we will make sure everybody's well aware of how to go about this so that you're able to submit the best performance of your lives, right? There is a process that we're going to put together. It's different from our past NCC, as Anya has said. This is the first time ever we're going to be doing this, and this is the first open nationals, totally open, not school based, so it's a very different competition altogether. And we're looking forward to it and looking forward to all the entries. But wait for our official announcement of submission and application and all of that process. But it's exciting, and I hope we want you to be part of it. Remember po, our first ever NCC was invitational. First ever in 2006 was invitational lang. 5 high schools, 5 colleges. And walang ibang category, all girl, co-ed. It's only college and high school. Dalawa lang po. And then we became this big. So this one, this one, this one looks like it's going to be, yeah, very big. Thank you, Jika. Best of luck, she says. So that's it. We're going to be announcing a lot more soon. We're going to roll it out every week on Pep Talk, and we're going to be announcing a lot more details coming soon. Kasi how many areas will we be covering next week? We will announce that. How many? How many teams per area will we be getting? We will announce that also, and we will nail all of that. The video specifications for submission. Yes, the video rules, all of that. Gagawa pa kami ni Anya ng tutorial. Kami ni Anya ang gaganyan.
Oh.
Gaganyan
Para
kami.
talagang level negative. Dahil
kasi
it's been so long, Coach. It's been so long.
So kami ni Anya, kasi kami lang yung hindi judges. So yung mga judges kailangan
Looking forward to seeing your video.
Yes, the guidelines
nako.
of what to do and what not to do. Ayan, para malinaw for everybody.
Baka
That would
hindi
be
sila
super
maniwala, Anya. Kala nila comedy. Baka hindi
Hindi
sila
naman.
maniwala.
Tinatay ko naman, nagpapayat naman ako, guys.
Yeah.
Para naman pagka nag-sports attire, kasya pa ako dun sa sports attire ko.
Yeah. So but we'll be releasing all of those guys soon. So abangan nyo lang every time on our social media pages. With that, if we don't have any more questions, even online,
Yeah, no more na.
we'd like to say bid our goodbyes to our special guest Sheila. Thank you again, obviously, for joining us. Always a pleasure seeing
Thank you
you
for
and chatting with you. Thank you for giving us your time, and thank you for helping us organize this national dance. It's going to be big,
Yeah.
and I think it'll be the start of something bigger even later on. So thank you, National Director. You have any last words for our community?
I'm encouraging everybody. Now is the time to, after a long wait, it's the time to express yourself, share your talents. Don't be scared. It's your moment to shine. So I encourage everybody from the Philippines or even outside the Philippines, if you want to, please join the 2021 NDC Open Championships and the 2021 NCC Open Championships. We will be very happy to see your entries. Good night.
Okay, Lee J.
Alright, maraming salamat again, Ate Sheila, and of course, to all of our viewers who are very engaging this night, especially those who want to know about the 2021 Open Dance Championship. So, we are very, very looking forward to see all of you virtually, no? This coming championship. So, thank you very much for joining and viewing. Coach Anya.
Ayan, nag-decide lang naman kasi, ayun. Bakit pag
Yun.
turn ko kahit meeting, tumatahol siya?
Good.
I'm sorry. Yeah, but
Tapos,
of course, thank you everybody. So, thank you for joining us tonight. I'm sure nga, sobrang nabibitin kayo. Kahit kami rin nabibitin with the episodes. But, yun nga, we also want to tease you guys with how big the 2021 Nationals will be. So, thank you again, Coach Sheila, for joining us tonight. And yun nga, for organizing, spearheading the organization of NDC for 2021. Nakaka-excite. So guys, don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms and visit our website so that you can review the divisions and all of the information that we've released so far. But more importantly, make sure to tune in every Friday at 8 p.m. here at Pep Talk as we release more information about the 2021 Virtual Championships. Good night, guys. Thank you so much. Happy Friday. Bye.